What's up, guys? Welcome back to The Educated Barfly. You did not hear this because we weren't rolling on this, but Marius and I have been having...
I was rolling on it, but yeah.
Oh, you were rolling on it. Oh, you sneaky little devil. So you guys heard the whole thing. I don't have to actually say that.
No, they're not going to... It's been cut out of the video, but if you guys want to see it, let me know, and I'll find a way to get it to you.
Okay, here's the thing. Do you guys want to see me and Marius bicker, I guess is the real thing, because we were bickering about microphones. He recorded the whole thing. He cut it out of the video because he pressed stop and then record when we rolled on this, but I don't know. Some of you guys like it, some of you guys don't. I don't know. Me and Marius have a little banter that we have found out over the year and 8 months or so that we've been doing the show, and yeah, I don't know. If you guys want to hear it, comment below and we'll stick it on somewhere. Or I'll make Marius take it down and re-edit it in because I know how he likes it when I make him do that. Anyway, today we're going to be doing a cocktail called Another Time by a bartender at Attaboy Nashville named, I like to say a bartender called, but really it's a bartender named Riley Perrin. He created this cocktail in 2018 and it is kind of an awesome one to do and it's a very logical one that we would do because I've been very obsessed with Piña Coladas, and this is basically a molasses rum Piña Colada deconstructed into a coupe, and I'm very excited about it. I really like it a lot. So if you guys don't know about Nashville, let me tell you. I just said, if you guys don't know about Nashville, let me tell you. But what I really meant to say was, if you guys don't know about Attaboy, let me tell you. So Attaboy is a bar. I'm like on a roll here today.
It's a mess.
It's a total mess.
No, tell us about Tennessee. No, Nashville. Sorry.
I don't want to tell you about Nashville because I don't have much to say about Nashville. Well, I have a couple tidbits about Nashville, but I don't know that much about Nashville. You know what? I'm gonna put something in the video below about Nashville. Now that I said I was gonna tell you about fun facts about Nashville. But what I really wanted to tell you about was Attaboy. Attaboy is a bar in New York City that was opened by two bartenders that were old Milk and Honey bartenders, or former Milk and Bunny. Former Milk and Honey bartenders named Sam Ross and Michael McElroy. They opened Attaboy in the old Milk and Honey spot when Milk and Honey went out of business. Or actually, they didn't actually go out of business yet. They moved to another location, and the old location was these two guys made Attaboy. Now, what's great about Sasha Petrosky, the guy who created Milk and Honey, is that what he did is he took all of his bartenders that kind of worked their way up in the business, and he helped them open bars. So they opened a whole bunch of bars in different states. One of them is actually in Australia called Eveleigh. And what's great about those bars is that they kind of set a template for what like a speakeasy style bar would be, and they sort of like spread them around. Each one of them are both different and similar. So like you go to a different city where one of these bars are in, and you know that you're going to get this like really kind of transcendent cocktail experience, but at the same time, they all have their little differences. And so I didn't get to go to the Attaboy in New York because Marius and I went to a lot of bars, but we ran out of time and I didn't get to go to that particular one. I do intend to go there at some point, but I did go to the one in Nashville because a couple of months ago, I was invited to tour a distillery from a whiskey company called Uncle Nearest, which makes Tennessee whiskey. Anyway, when we were there, I got to go see some awesome country music on that little Nashville strip that they have, and then I also got to go to Attaboy. And when I was there, basically what it is you sit down at a table, and then they ask you what flavor profile you like, and then they basically go and take your flavor profile to the bar, and the bartender creates something for you or makes something for you with that flavor profile. And I gotta say, every cocktail I had was great. The other thing that's good about it is that it's like a really down-to-earth spot to drink. It's not very pretentious. It's just like very comfortable, low light. People look like they're having a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun with the people that I went with, and it was just a good time. All right, let's get into making the cocktail. So the first thing we're gonna do, this cocktail now, it calls for coconut syrup, but I'm actually just gonna use the coconut cream that I usually make. I'm gonna actually shake it up a little bit because I think it needs to be shaken. The coconut cream that I make is basically the Martin Kate recipe for coconut cream, which is just coconut milk. Take 1 can of that and then just add an equal amount of sugar to it and you make your coconut cream.
So what is coconut syrup? Is that?
I would think, this is what I think. I looked up a lot of recipes for coconut syrup, okay? And what they say is basically like take condensed milk and shaved coconut and simple syrup. And it just sounded like this, basically making, some of them also contain coconut milk. So it was like, what's the difference between just making like sweetened coconut cream or like, if people are gonna get really pedantic about it, People bust me and say like, oh no, it's cream of coconut if it's sweetened. Coconut cream, cream of coconut. I'm gonna forever fight you guys on this. Martin Kate calls it coconut cream. I use his recipe, so take it up with him. But I would also think that maybe if you took like coconut shavings and macerated it, like maybe boiled it into simple syrup and then let it sit for 24 hours, you would have like a coconutty syrup. That would be like a coconut syrup. That being said, I just thought that why not just use half an ounce of coconut cream? That said, this might be a little less sweet than what I just suggested, so I'm actually going to put a bar spoon of cane syrup in it, just to make sure that it's nice and balanced.
Making it up.
No, I'm not making it up. I'm actually adapting it in a, you know what? You don't know what you're talking about, so I'm just going to keep going. Guys, don't listen to Marius. Don't listen to anything he says. All right, half an ounce of coconut cream.
Sub coconut syrup for coconut cream.
Half an ounce of lime juice. I'm not even going to answer. I'm just going to, you, Norwegian, you. 1 ounce of pineapple juice. I'm going to do a bar spoon of cane syrup. And then we're going to do 1.5 ounces of Gosling's rum. We're going to add some ice to our big tin. Add our cocktail and give it a nice good shake. Now, on occasion I do this, but as I was shaking, I was thinking about the volume of this drink and then thinking about the volume of that glass, and I think I'm going to switch it out for a more voluminous glass. I think this is going to behoove us here. And we're going to give it a nice double strain here. Center the glass. Give it a nice double strain. Ha-ha! Perfect. You need about a 6 to 6.5 ounce glass, guys. And then the garnish is a lime wheel. Oh, yes, that is good. Not overly sweet, but I gotta say that the bar spoon of cane syrup was a good call. I like the extra coconut. I will tell you this, if we had made a coconut syrup by like basically boiling coconut shavings into simple syrup, this would be a tad bit sweeter, but it would also be less coconutty, and you'd get less of that wonderful sort of milky kind of Piña Colada milkshake texture, you know? So what we have here is we've got the coconut cream, which is going to froth up a bit, but you're also going to get the pineapple, which is going to really froth up quite a bit. You want to make sure you use a nice kind of sweet pineapple, I think. There's like a scent to this that I recognize, but I can't place. It's like something, I don't know, it's weird. There's like a flavor.
Flavor or a scent?
Well, I thought it was a scent, but when I smelled it, it didn't smell of anything, but then, like, it didn't really smell of anything. But then I tasted it. It's like I almost taste it in my nose, kind of. It's weird.
I was going to say, does it smell or taste like sunscreen lotion?
No, no.
Because that's what coconutty and all that. And
yeah, but you know what? I think that's just like, that sunscreen lotion flavor is just artificial coconut. Coconut doesn't, like artificial coconut that's like sweet, saccharine, artificial coconut. That's going to smell like that. This is like very tart, lightly sweet. You get like a nice flavor between the molasses-based rum and the pineapple. It's a very pineapple forward, but it's not too sweet, and it's got that nice tart right on the back palate. But it's a very nice drink. I like it a lot. It's nicely balanced. Just that pineapple. It's like the pineapple with the lime. But I would say like make sure that you pick a nice ripe pineapple. You want something that's very ripe and very juicy and sweet. And there you have it, my friends. This cocktail is actually called Another Time. I'm not sure if I actually said that at any point here, but it is Another Time by Riley Perrin of Attaboy Nashville, created in 2018. All right, guys, if you like our channel, please hit like and subscribe, and check us out on Patreon for all sorts of exclusive content. We have recently redone our Patreon and kind of consolidated the tiers, and we've got some brand new, awesome content coming to it. Really trying to push that forward this year because the revenue that we get from that really helps us make all of the awesome content that we got on this channel, and it helps us kind of go above and beyond to just afford more time to do this. So I would just say check it out if you can. And if you like the t-shirts that we've been making, check them out on Teespring, teespring.com/theeducatedbarfly. I will see you guys on another time.